Well, Waves has done it. They've done it. Can't believe they did it.
Bolo!
All right, true story. So me and the fam, we went down for vacation in Florida. And as I was driving back, I was thinking about some things that, I had to do. And, one of the things I had to do was, of course, trim the beard and put a little coloring in here, make sure I get the little whites out of that. And then I was thinking of some of the things I had to take care of today. And then while I was thinking about that, I got a notification that I got an email from Waves. And then in the header of the email was a very important message from Waves. And I was thinking to myself, it was just basically like all the other emails they've been sending over about, buying like all of these new products and buying these compressors and buying these EQ bundles and buying this. They were really kind of like selling a lot of stuff lately. Then they had the occasional email of saying you have to re-register your perpetual licenses and all that stuff from third-party vendors and all that stuff like that. I was cool because I bought all of my plugins from Waves, so everything in there was good. But then, I just closed down the email. But then after a while, I felt like, let me see if I could just kind of skim through this email real quick while I'm driving back, which you shouldn't do, but I did it either way. And then when I was reading the email, and I was like, hold on, something ain't right here. And then I asked my girl to read the email as well to make sure that I wasn't tripping. And she was like, nah, you ain't tripping. This is what the email is saying. And lo and behold, it has become apparent that Waves is now a subscription-based service. Why? Why are we doing this, Waves? It's almost like you just gave up on all your perpetual users right now. Because at this moment, if I did want to buy a particular plugin, like maybe just one plugin, I cannot do it without buying a subscription. Now I'm either gonna have to pay $14.99 a month or $149 a year for the first subscription, the cheap subscription, or I gotta pay $24.99 a month or $249 a year for the next level, the top tier subscription, just to go ahead and get some new plugins. I can't believe that. So you mean to tell me, even though I'm a perpetual user, I spent my money over the years, I cannot get any of the new plugins or the new updates unless I subscribe? Come on, man. That's crazy. So if I seen something that I like, that I may want to use, I got to go ahead and pay a monthly subscription just to get one plugin. Now, granted, it does come with all the updates and all that good stuff like that, but come on, man. Not just for me to own one plugin, I have to either get this cheaper subscription or I gotta pay for the more expensive subscription. Maybe I don't wanna pay for the subscription. Maybe I just want the one plugin. But Waves said, nah, you can't do that. And now we have to go ahead and use the new Waves Creative Access to get all of the stuff. And if we get the cheap subscription, it's still gonna give us all the plugins. However, the plugins that are not included in that subscription, they're just gonna be in demo mode and then they're not gonna work fully. They're gonna like keep cutting in and cutting out, that's crazy. But then if we want to get all the plugins, we have to pay either $24.99 a month or $249 a year. And then we get all the plugins that way. But we can't go in and like individually buy plugins anymore. That is crazy. I think Waves needs to give us an option. They still need to give us an option for that. They just cannot keep us contained to either one subscription or the other for us to go ahead and use our updates or for us to get some other plugins. I think that right there is, I don't think that's good. And to be honest with you, I don't know how I really feel about the company right now. Because that's kind of BS right there, especially for the people who have spent money. And I'm not gonna say it, but this could be R.I.P. to Waves. It could be. I don't know. It's just weird to me why they would change their model like that. I think if you want to have a subscription-based thing, have that, but make sure we still have the option to be able to come back and either buy specific pieces for what we need. Sometimes we don't need everything. And I know we don't have to download everything, but sometimes we don't need it. Sometimes we just want to build up a little arsenal just for what we need. Not being able to have to go ahead and buy a subscription just to get the updates. Now, I think I paid for the updates maybe like once or twice the whole time I've had them. Either way, when I was using my Waves plugins with the updates or without the updates, they all still sounded good, regardless if I had the updates or not. But it was my option to decide if I want to update them or not me having to pay a monthly subscription. These subscriptions are really crazy right now. And I understand these companies have to make money, but I think they still need to give their users options. And this right here, cutting off to where we can go ahead and buy singular plugins right now or buy singular suites or whatever, I think that's a bad move for Waves right now. I think that's a bad move, and I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it at all. I know I'm just 1 out of 8 billion people in this world, but I'm just not a fan of it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people are not going to be fans of it as well. So we're going to see what's going to happen within the next coming days, weeks, months, and see what is going to happen with Waves. But to have it to where we have to get a subscription just to get updates and for us to get new plugins, I don't think that's cool, man. And to be honest with you, I don't really know how I feel about Waves, the company right now, by doing that. I don't think it's a good look. But we'll see what happens. Maybe this might be a good thing for the company. Maybe it might not. I don't think it's a good thing. I don't think they should do it. I think they should give us an option. But you guys let me know what you think. You guys let me know if you think this is a good move for Waves, or do you think the end is very near for Waves? So yeah, let's see what happens. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned something from it. If you got any questions, let me know in the comment section. I'll try to answer it for you. And like I always say, peace out.